Hey, man, say what you want to say, man, but this is Ty Talks. I'm your host, Tyran Daves, and I'll be breaking down some topics in the world of sports, debates, hot takes, and all the moments that keep the game talking. Remember, like, share, subscribe. The Ty Talks podcast one. All right, guys, look, I know it's holiday season. I would like to give everybody a happy holidays and a happy New Year's, and I hope everybody had a great holiday and enjoyed, because I know I did. But yeah, look, we're going to jump right into these Christmas Day games. They were the ones I watched, because there's still something going on right now when I shot this video. But overall, man, the first game I want to talk about is this Cavs versus Knicks. We know the Cavs has been struggling with staying healthy the whole season long. They still struggling with offense. Their defense is kind of mid. Donovan Mitchell is the only dude that give them buckets, consistently healthy. Evan Mobley is always hurt. Darius Garland is always hurt. Dudes is always in and up out the lineup. But talking about this Christmas Day game, the Cavs opened this game to a 16-3 run early on the Knicks. I'm talking about, you would think this game was over early. And majority of that, they was hitting all their threes in that first quarter, just making a lot of shots. But look, if I were to tell you the Knicks won this game, They came back in the fourth quarter, 17-point comeback to beat the Cavaliers. And it was, 2 minutes, 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they came back and they won this game. I was shocked. Jordan Clarkson had 25 points off the bench. Tyler Kolek, another dude, another game that he just come through for the Knicks. I think that was a great pickup for them in the draft. I wanted the Suns to pick him that year, but we went with Ryan Dunn. But yeah, man, Tyler Kolek was a great pick for the Knicks. Dude plays ball. He hustles. He does not slow down. He does not give up at all, and he stays on every play. But he had 16 and 9. Jalen Brunson, he had 34 points. You know Jalen Brunson always show up on these big games. Brunson, man, look, I know I give him a lot of slack for playing a lot of ISO, but look, he is definitely that dude. He's going to give you 30 every night, and he does show up in big games. But Cat, on the other hand, Cat had 8 points. Look, the Knicks won this game, but if the Knicks ever won a championship, want to ever win a championship, they better trade Cat for Giannis. I'm going to repeat this. If the Knicks want to win an NBA championship, you're going to have to replace Cat with Giannis. It's going to have to be somebody at that standard, bro. You're not going to win a championship with Karl Anthony Towns. You're not. 8 points is unacceptable, even though they won this game, just because it was a 17-point comeback. They won, but look, Cat is not going to get you a championship, bro. He's not. It's not going to happen. But yeah, Donovan Mitchell, on the other hand, he had 34 points. Like I told you, the only guy doing something at all times. It's Donovan Mitchell, and he had that insane poster too. That was insane. But yes, he had 34 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals. But yeah, man, the Cavs win. I mean, the Knicks win this game, of course. And yeah, the Knicks, if Jordan Clarkson, Tyler Kolek, if OG, if Mikal, all these guys can play like this, they can be something. But I'm going to tell you this. If they don't get rid of Cat, they can't do nothing. Cat is not that dude, man. He's an all-star. Yes, he can be an all-star every year. But championship, he's not going to no finals. And with Cat, you're not going to win no NBA championship with Karl Anthony Towns. But next, man, I couldn't wait to talk about this game, bro, because look, it's honestly kind of real. The Thunder cannot beat the Spurs. The Thunder cannot beat the Spurs. And I'm sorry to tell y'all, but it's more mental than actually out there on the court. These guys struggled tonight. And before I get all to that, these guys struggled against the Spurs. And they're mentally not ready to play these dudes. But overall, look, the Spurs hand the Thunder their 5th loss of the season. Everybody thought they was going to get that record. That's not happening. The Spurs then shook the Thunder confidence, man. The Spurs have defeated the Oklahoma City Thunder 3 times in 2 weeks. Man. Tell you this now, bro. The Spurs got their number, and Wemby is hungry, bro. It's like Chet just roll up into a ball when he play against Wemby. He only had 10 and 12. SGA only had 22 points, shooting 30-something%. I think it was 36%. And J-Dub only had 12 points. Wemby had 19 and 12. Castle had 19. And Fox turned up today. He had 29 points. They cannot slow him down. Look, bro, having Fox on that team is honestly insane, bro. With Castle and Harper and the rest of that team, it's like they don't know who to guard. They got the best defense right now in the NBA. The Spurs are the best defensive team right now in the NBA. They destroyed OKC today. Confidence is gone. OKC confidence is gone. I don't know what it's going to take for them to build their confidence back up, but they just cannot beat the Spurs. They cannot beat the Spurs. And like I told you, that big three did not show up at all today. At all. When the last time SGA scored 22 points for the whole game? Yeah, man, it's looking very, very bad for OKC. I just don't know if they was to meet the San Antonio Spurs in the playoffs, they will not beat them in a playoff series. Right now, absolutely not. And look, this is what SGA said. SGA said, you don't lose to a team 3 times without them being better than you. So obviously, the reigning MVP, the reigning finals MVP, know that their team is not better than the Spurs right now. I think the Spurs hustle better. Keldon, big body on the boards, grabbing these rebounds and just put back dunks off of miss attempts. Castle just always hustling, looking for his teammate, driving to the rim, making shots, and just always guarding. And then Fox with these mid-ranges and just going to the rim, it's going to be a problem. You got Harper. Harper's there. You got a bunch of guys, Champagny, Wemby, of course Wemby, but this team is a problem. Best defensive team in the NBA by far. They're playing OKC, man, and they just dominate them on Christmas Day. Easy. They stood no chance. But yeah, guys, there's a rivalry brewing. San Antonio versus OKC. And people don't know, man, this was a rivalry 10 years ago. OKC and San Antonio. It was KD, Russ versus the Spurs. But, man, when I tell you, bro, it's looking like the same storyline. Look like the Spurs is just better than them, bro. And that's where I'm going to go with it. The Spurs are just better with them, man. It is what it is. I'm sorry, OKC. Y'all better get it together. Your confidence has been shooken, and it's just, y'all can't beat them boys. But next, I want to talk about this Warrior and Dallas game. Anthony Davis, man. Before I jump into any of this, Anthony Davis left the game with a groin strain, something but he hurt. He hurt. This dude is always hurt, bro. He's always hurt. Anthony Davis, no matter what, bro. I don't see a world where Anthony Davis stay healthy for a full season for the rest of his career. And honestly, I only see a good, 3-4 seasons. Good 3-4 seasons left for Anthony Davis. He just get hurts too much, bro. He's always hurt. He's always hurt. But either way, the Warriors beat Dallas. Like I told you, Anthony Davis has a groin injury. He did not come back for the rest of the game. Curry had 23 points. Jimmy Butler and Horford both had 14 points. Flag had 27 points, 13 from 21. He continued to be the most dominant teenager that we didn't see in a while. Remember, dude just turned 19, bro. I'm going to keep saying it. He just turned 19. And then, what's his name? Brian Williams, the point guard, the Dallas Mavericks, he had 26 points, 9 from 12. But yeah, man, the Warriors ain't no better. Dallas ain't no better. So honestly, I felt like these two teams shouldn't even been on Christmas Day. But it's Stephen Curry. You know they're going to do that. And they did not predict that Kyrie or Anthony Davis was going to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? So they made the schedule anyway. But overall, Warriors beat them, pushing the Warriors to 16-15 or something like that. It really doesn't matter. The Warriors need to rebrand, retool. But anyway, jumping into this Golden State stuff, I want to talk about Draymond Green real quick. Because Draymond and Steve Kerr had this little incident where they going back and forth. You can see Draymond blatantly like he don't give a fuck what Steve Kerr talking about. But overall, I think it might be time for the Warriors to trade Draymond. You cannot keep causing problems. As you know, he the reason why KD gone. He punched Jordan Poole. I know Draymond is a big piece. He probably got the most assists ever to Curry. You know what I'm saying? But when a dude keep causing these type of problems, bro, you got to do something about it. And I know they always put it on Kuminga. Yes, they need to trade Kuminga too. But Draymond Green is always causing a problem, and he's never getting in trouble about the situation. And this is what I mean. He always breaking teams up. He's always messing teams up, bro. He's always like, I understand he's one of the greatest defenders, one of the greatest defenders of this era, man. But he's always breaking teams up. Good teams that could have stayed together. The Warriors won a championship in 22 for my guy. So look, all I can say is, man, they keep letting Draymond getting away with this shit, and they not saying nothing or not getting rid of him. It's insane. But I'm gonna tell you this: they're gonna get over that eventually, and time gonna start ticking. So look. If the Golden State Warriors don't do nothing this year, I'm going to tell you this now. They're going to start retooling a lot of situations. And no, that's not bring Clay back. No. Y'all don't need to do nothing like that. Y'all need to look towards the future and get better and be like, hey, we cannot win the championship right now. We messed up in all these drafts. We messed up big time. And we did not get anybody to stay around Curry. They don't want to play Kuminga. Oh, well. You're going to be trash now. It just is what it is, Golden State. But, yeah, it starts with Draymond, man. You got to figure this out. I know they ain't going to want to trade him, but you cannot keep causing these problems, and it's not going nowhere, bro. Like, and I rock with Draymond, bro, but it's just the truth, dog. Like, he cannot keep causing all these problems, and it's not his fault. That's where I'm going with this. But yeah, guys, happy holidays, happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, all that good stuff. Like, share, subscribe to Ty Talks Podcast 1. More content, more content, more content. Peace out.